What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 mindset shifts that I had to make as a young entrepreneur to close over $3.5 million worth of projects and retainers under age 30. First things first, we have vision. So the definition of vision is a company's long-term aspirations for the future and how it plans to achieve them. So let's ask the first question: why does vision matter? So the first things first, where there is no vision, the people perish. So you want to make sure that you're casting a big enough vision so that when you go to, say, recruit people to work with you in your team, or you want to grow the business, you're going to need people to do that. And the only reason that people come work for someone else is because their vision fits inside of the bigger overall vision for the company. Number 2 is, how do you get clear on your vision? You get clear on your vision by writing it out. So you literally write it out. What exactly do you want your life to look like? What are the goals that you have for your life? What does your house look like? What sort of a car do you drive? What does your relationship with your family look like? What's your spiritual life like? Like, all of these things should be written out and made super, super clear, because the truth is that you get pulled into your vision. Everyone has a vision, everyone has a goal for their life, but a lot of times they're actually really unclear. And so what we want to do is make them super clear so that we have the ability to then lock onto that vision and bring it to life. So what can you actually do to bring your vision into a reality? So in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, Dr. Maxwell Maltz talked about this thing called the automatic mechanism. And what it does is it exists in your brain, every human brain has this, to bring you closer to whatever goal that you set for it. It wants targets and it will make them happen. You guys have probably heard about people writing things down before they go to bed, and then the problems automatically get solved while they're sleeping. That's because our subconscious mind actually will work in the background to achieve the thing that we tell it to do with our conscious mind. He relates it to like a servo mechanism. And a servo mechanism is something that's like in a torpedo that gets shot out of a submarine. So inside of this servo mechanism, the way that it actually takes in new information and corrects itself, it has positive and negative feedback. So if it's too far left, it's a, hey, we're too far left, let's go right. If we're too far right, hey, let's go back to the left. And it makes these corrections over and over and over again to get to the target, which is the ship or whatever it's trying to hit in the water. And your mind is the exact same way. You have to give your mind very clear targets because it will work on them through positive and negative feedback to achieve what it is that you want. The second mindset shift that I had to make to grow my business as a young entrepreneur is remove limiting beliefs. So what are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are thoughts about yourself, the world, and life itself that keep you from your goals. So how do limiting beliefs affect your life? The best way to explain this is to explain it with the allegory of the elephant and the tent stake at the circus. To protect the elephant, when it was a baby, they would hammer in a stake into the ground and they would tie a chain around the elephant's neck. Over and over and over again, it was programmed to believe that it had limitations at the end of that chain, so it wouldn't go past that point. And that's exactly how limiting beliefs affect us. Now, even though that elephant got way bigger and had enough power with just its trunk to pull the stake and the chain and the rope and everything out of the ground, limiting beliefs are that powerful. So here's how you can remove limiting beliefs from your life. Number 1, you have to research and see if someone else has done the thing that you're looking to do. Because if there's somebody else that looks like you, talks like you, that's done the thing that you're looking to do, then it's possible for you. Get your physique to look a certain way. Is it to make a certain amount of money, grow a business to a certain level, or have a certain relationship with your family? If there's someone else that's out there that's done it, you can do it too. Number 3, understand habits. First of all, understanding how they work. Habits work by a 4-step process of cue, craving, response, and reward. So if you see an ice cream truck outside, that's the cue. Then you have the craving for ice cream. You either walk to the truck and get ice cream or you don't. And then the reward, of course, is the dopamine rush, all the sugar from the ice cream itself. That's why, by the way, that they have like bells and they look a certain way. They're trying to cue that craving, response, and reward. So here's how you can leverage the power of habit to improve your life through efficiency. Whenever we pick up our arm, we don't want to have to think about, okay, at first I have to contract my shoulder blade, then my bicep and tricep, and twist my wrist inside. We don't think like that, right? We think about just moving our arm up or to the left. And that process is because it's been drilled into us so many times from our childhood. Now that when we want to move our hands or do anything even remotely athletic, a lot of it's habitual. So here's how you can leverage those 1% improvements to change your life. I love this quote from Matthias Alexander that says, People do not decide their futures, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures. So if you want to change your life one bit at a time, make sure that you're actually optimizing your habits to align with the future vision that you want for your life. The fourth big mindset shift that I had to understand is called congruence. Congruence is defined when two things are similar or fit together well. Another word for that would be alignment. So what does it actually mean to be congruent? There's this thing called being a match for success. And when you're a match for success, it means that your habits, your behaviors, and your beliefs are in alignment with the vision that you set for yourself. So for instance, I always love using weight as an example. If you're looking to lose 15 pounds and you know that you love dessert and dessert's kind of like the secret weapon against you. If you're looking to lose the 15 pounds and you continue to reach for the ice cream, reach for the dessert, and you would actually not be a match for success in that reality. Because people who lose the weight, people that live at a certain weight and a certain lifestyle, these are the different behaviors they have. They walk, they work out, they count their macros. They're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. They're replacing really sugary foods with fruits and vegetables. Those are the decisions a very fit, healthy person makes. Therefore, because they make those decisions, they are a match for that level of success in their life. Here's what it feels like to live incongruently or in conflict. If you are actively trying to pursue a goal and say, I want to build this great business, I want to build this awesome video agency, I want to help a lot of people and make incredible films and do all these things, but yet when it comes to simply investing into a coach or into a mentor, you're not able to make it happen. Because the truth is if you haven't gone there and you're trying to go somewhere you've never gone, it helps to have somebody who's actually been there. So people who are actively building businesses, they actually are investing in mentorship all the time. And I love this quote from Nathaniel Brandon. Integrity is congruence between what you know, what you profess, and what you do. So if you want to live in congruence in your life and bring your vision into a reality, change your mindset, you're going to make sure that what you profess is the same as what you know and the same as what you do. Make sure that all those three are in alignment so that you're becoming a match for success. The fifth crucial mindset shift that I had to make in my life as a young entrepreneur is confidence. I'm going to define it for you first, and we're going to break down what actually builds confidence. So the definition of confidence is the state of feeling certain about the truth of something, or a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. So what actually builds confidence? The number one thing that I've seen to actually help someone build confidence in a very quick timeline is making small promises to yourself and then keeping those promises. And then over time, increasing the promises that you keep to yourself. Because the truth is if like you tell your subconscious mind, you say, mind, we're going to build a $10 million company. But then when you can't even fathom the idea of picking up the phone and calling one of your customers or prospects, then your mind's going to be like, yeah, you don't actually want that. And then what's going to happen is that's actually going to erode your personal confidence because you're expecting yourself to do a certain thing, but you're not actually putting in the action to make it happen. So there's a link between confidence, certainty, and action. And certainty comes from action. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines just hoping kind of customers come to you and you have these big dreams and desires to build a big business, then you're delusional. Because the truth is that people take action, they become more certain. When they become more certain, they become more confident because they're making and keeping promises to themselves. And so that's the way that you build up confidence. So here's what you can do next. The next time that you're faced with a situation of, you know what, I want to do this thing for my business. I want to make, say it's make 100 phone calls. I want to build a great proposal. So I want to update my website. The next time you want to do something like that, make the commitment and just make a micro commitment. And this is going to sound counterintuitive, but just lower the bar slightly and say, instead of finishing the entire website in a week, you know what, this week, I'm going to actually finish the homepage and the about page. And then be super proud of yourself when you actually get it done. Then you'll actually build momentum. And that's a crucial part of sustaining long-term success in businesses. You've got to have momentum. So these are the 5 things I did to level up my mindset as a young entrepreneur to close over $3.5 million worth of projects and retainers before age 30. If you're a video agency owner who's stuck between 10 to 20K per month and you said, Landon, I need this mindset training. I need more of this in my life. I need the accountability, the community, new curriculum to level up what I know. What I want you to do is click the link below, book in a call with my team so we can learn more about your business and see if we're a good fit to take you to the next level. I'm Landon Rhodes, The Wealthy Creative, and I'll see you on the next video.